Hey guys, I want to do a quick review of Charlotte Tilbury. Why did I choose her? I'll tell you. Because I used her products today. I'm wearing her lipstick. And I kind of rethought some things. I have not used her product for a while. And I absolutely love, I think this is my favorite all-time ever cosmetic bag. And I have probably thousands. Well, hundreds anyway. Maybe thousands. I give away a lot of them. I try not to have too many of stuff. Okay, so anyway, I fell in love with this. I saw it with Amelia Liana, which y'all know I talk about her a lot because I think she's adorable. But anyway, she was going through what's in my makeup pouch, and she just pulled things in and out of here. Not everything was Charlotte Tilbury. By the way, it's got different, I think, famous people. I don't know if they're all models or Hollywood people, what. You'd have to look it up. I never look anything up for y'all. I'm such a bad YouTuber. But anyway, it's their lipstick print. By the way, this is Chanel fingernail polish, and I don't know the number, but it's Desiree. And at first I didn't like it because it's kind of a thistle color, and I was thinking it would be have a little more red to it, but now it's kind of sort of like a creamy magenta, and I am liking it. So what do you guys think? I like it. Anyway, so, and then the other side of it's cute too, because it says, give a woman the right makeup, and she can conquer the world. She could contour the world too. So, aren't these the cutest little earrings? They're so sparkly. They kind of such a sparkle with my sparkly jacket. Bunny trail. Okay, so gonna go through what's in my Charlotte Tilbury makeup bag. Now there's a lot. Oh my gosh, that can fit a lot. That's a lot of makeup in there, you guys. And look, it's still not even remotely half full. Oh, look, it's got her little emblem inside. I just noticed that. She always has her name in rose gold, and then that little star. It's cute. You'll see it on everything. For instance, here's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in #1 Fair. And I do like this a lot. It is a good micro powder. And all that means is that it's so highly milled that it fills up your pores so you look porcelain-like. Otherwise, your pores would look like you have a little orange peel face. So, especially as you get older, that's a problem. But anyway, as you can see, I've hit pan. That's how fair it is. It's perfect for me. What I was going to show you was, as you see on her product, see the little star right there? That's her little symbol. Anyway, I put this on with the dual fiber brush, and I usually do it mostly in the T-zone, but sometimes, today, I did go. Now, keep in mind, I've been at work all day, so actually, I need some of this. So let's just do it. I know I keep some of the brushes in here. These are not Charlotte Tilbury brushes. I wail. She does have good brushes, I think. I don't have any. Maybe I need to fix that and go see. Now, look at the difference. Now, obviously, any powder would make a difference if you are kind of looking shiny. But look how I don't just look non-shiny. I look flawless. And that is because it's such a finely milled powder that it gets down in the pores really good, and it makes you look like you have no pores. It's because it fills them up. So you need a really good cleanser after you use micro powders. But anyway, I'm just going to get rid of the shine, and I usually, like I said, do the T-zone, my nose, my chin. And sometimes I will do this. Do you see how that gives me a natural, almost like I did a contour with a color, and all I really did was highlight underneath. And it gives you, as you get older, you need this. It's a natural facelift, ladies. If you put a lighter color, there, look how it looks like you've had a facelift. Yep. Okay. So I do highly recommend that product. This product, I know everybody wants to live for in their life. If they're makeup people, I'm just kidding. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow, and it's famous because it is bronze and highlighter, and it's in this beautiful packaging. This rose gold with the burgundy is just paramount to her. I left my lipstick in my handbag. I'm not going to go get it, but it's a beautiful rose gold ribbed lipstick case, and it is very lovely, just like this. It looks like this, that kind of ribbed look. Very, very elegant, very, very pretty. Now, one thing I will say, last time I did this, these fell out, so the glue must have come off the back of this. But it's a really good neutral bronzer, and then a kind of champagne-like highlighter. And so I can take, this is a Sigma Small Contour. That's not what I want. There, tapered highlighter, an F35. This is from my Extravaganza collection, which I've told y'all about a million times. And just lightly dip it into the pan. And if you tap off, this is really expensive, tap back off into the pan, not on the back like some people do. And this just goes at the very top of your cheek. For ladies who are older, and really younger people, but if you're older, do you see how it breaks right where you should have a shine? But you don't want to go any further back. And I even saw someone the other day on a makeup video who has her own line put it here. That's the last place you want to put highlighter. Highlighter highlights. So if you have crow's feet, ladies, you don't want to put highlighter there so where people go, oh, look at all the wrinkle lines. No. Right below it is fine, right there. And that's it. For me, I have a large nose, so why would I do this? Why would I highlight it even more? And people say, well, because you put the contour on either side. I'm going to let you see what happens when you do that. Okay, so that makes my nose much more prominent, even though you only go to the tip of the nose. But since I have a large nose, that really makes it prominent. Some people put this here. I think it makes you look greasy. And some people put it right at your Cupid's bow, which does make it look like you have lip gloss on. Now that I've done that, I got to do it on both sides. But it is, I think, a muted. I don't think it's extremely out there. I mean, obviously I'm hitting the light just right, so it looks good. Also, I think it's good to put on highlighter with your finger. I think if you just brush over an area and then kind of blend it out, it's almost better than using a brush. I really do. For one thing, it's more precise. And you can bend it right over the cheekbone, right where you should be bending it. And anyway, then I'm going to use this Small Contour F05 in the Extravaganza line. You can see it's kind of a flat top. And it's smaller than a usual contour. And if I go ahead and just dab a little into that, tap off back into this expensive pan, and just stay back there. Don't go any lower or higher, and don't come all the way in. You could, I guess, a little far down. Look at the difference in the two cheeks. Now that's much more pronounced. I would want to blend that out. I think it's too pronounced is my problem with this blush. It's not muddy, it's just a really strong bronzer. So once I've used this, then I feel like I need to use a different brush to blend that out a little bit because it's just too much. Or maybe I overloaded the brush. But let's just say, yeah, that looks better. Okay, so let's just say now I am going to contour on either side of the nose. I think what this does is make my nose look dirty and still big. Look at that. I don't think that made it look smaller. But let me show you what I think does help it look smaller. Remember, contouring makes things recede. Highlight makes things come forward. So I'm going to recede the size of my nose. So I'm going to go right down the bridge. In particular, the bridge to the end. Not on the end, just to it. I think that makes it recede. Don't you think? And yeah, I guess you could do this too. It definitely does. Okay, same thing for under here, ladies. Go ahead and just make a little line across your chin like that. Blend it out, especially right there on the end if you've got a large pronounced chin. Look how that made it disappear. Then make sure you give yourself a jawline and then blend it out so you don't have just a line there. Go up and down, kind of blend that out. Especially if this is dropping, if your skin, your collagen, natural collagen is letting go ahead and give that a little extra. And then go down. Look how that gave me a facelift. Do you see? Again, let me take the the highlighter and do that. Look at that. Look how it gave me a lift. I do need to go ahead and give a little bit up here. That does help, by the way, to put some on your temple and your forehead. And fix your bangs back. I just like bangs. Not everybody does bangs. Oh well. You get the gist. See? Now, this is a very bright light, and so my nose is just shiny, even though I have powdered the stew out of it. I need to go back to our micro powder and just get rid of that shininess, you know? Nothing is. Good night. That is some shiny highlighter. It's coming through the powder and the contour. serious. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some eyeshadows because you know that's my fave. You know, some people like, I know that, what's her name? Kathleen Lights here on YouTube. She is a fetish level love for highlighter. Well, that's how I feel about eyeshadow quads. So I have a lot of them. This is Vintage Vamp. I'm just going to go through each one. This is the cover. It's against the burgundy with the rose gold. This is the reverse rose gold with the burgundy. See? It's very pretty packaging, very elegant. And then when she does something really nice, she adds it in rose gold, really hands it up. Okay, so this is Vintage Vamp. There's its colors, absolutely beautiful. Usually have mattes and shimmers. And what I would say about the shimmer that is for the lid, I would put that on with your finger. Or a wet, flat shader brush. If you really want to have some transfer. If they don't transfer well to a regular brush, when you get a really glitzy shadow in her line, I don't think. This is my absolute favorite. It's called the Sophisticate, and it is all 4 shades are matte. And this is just such a pretty quad, and that is what I'm wearing today. And it's just, it's elegant looking, but it's understated, and that's why it's called the Sophisticate. It's my favorite. If you don't have any Charlotte Tilbury, I would get that eyeshadow quad, the Sophisticate. Alright, this is the Dolce Vita, which may appear to be similar to the Vintage Vamp, but there's some similarity in the colors. They just look like they're placed in different places, but they're not. If you look closely, there is difference. Like the brown on this one is a darker, redder, a little more shimmery brown. That's one's a little more matte. Those two reds in the 2 corners, they are bronzy reds. The shimmers has got more bronze to it. This one's got more gold. That is definitely like a crystalline white, and this is more of a champagne color, and it's got a little more bronze to it. So there's some variations, and you just got to decide which one you like, and I happen to like all of them. And then the Golden Goddess is the last one that I have. And it's similar to the Uptown Girl, except, is it called Uptown Girl or Uptown? I think it's called Uptown Girl. Except it's more shimmery. But I would have thought this would have been having literally more golds. But it's actually pretty similar to the more brown one, I think. No, it's more brown. Those have more bronzy reds in the brown. This does not. They're more brown. And this color right here that looks like kind of a bronzy gold actually has more gold. See when I flash it how it's got more gold? Yeah, that's what it looks like when it's actually on. Okay. And last but not least, sorry, a little doggy here just flew across my nose. I really do like Charlotte Tilbury's crayons. This is the color Chameleon Smoky Emerald for Hazel Eyes for Night. Long title. Goes all the way around. Look at that. But that is the actual color right there. Right there. And it's really pretty, especially if what you want to do is do lining without using powder. You can literally just run this under the bottom and you're done. You could do it on the top. Same thing. You're done. You've got a wide liner, and you could just kind of diffuse that out all the way over your lid and have a nice shadow, or you can just have it be, whoops, or you can just have it be a really nice liner base. See how it just darkened up? Look at the difference in the 2 eyes. See how it darkened it up right behind the lashes? And I think I would take a brush and probably smooth that out just a little more. That's a shadow, sorry y'all. Oh, I did get some on my face, sorry. But, I mean, literally, you can just literally draw with this. Like, it's so much fun. And then the lipstick and the color cheat that I have on, which is the lip pencil, I really do like. But what I really love on top of it is this lip gloss. And it smells so good. I'm in love with it. And it's called Bordeaux Beige for Bridget Bardot. And it smells so good. I love it. Very beige. It's a perfect gloss for over this lip color. And I would say last but not least, but this is least to me, this is the only complaint I have, the fat full lashes. I do not like it. I love the brush. I wanted so bad to love this. It is not waterproof. and it did not build very well on my lashes, so not a fan. But everything else I love. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.